The invaders are going to be the orcs. Hostile posture settlements will include neutral, Eastern Empire, and Fjordland. Prohibited is going to be Army of the Night and Miramatai. Those are going to be prohibited to both invader and resistance. The resistance is going to be the Oathborn. Welcoming settlements will be neutral. Allied will be Eastern Empire and Fjordland. On each season, the first turn is going to go to the orcs, the second to the Oathborn. This campaign starts in year 1 spring and ends in year 2 autumn, so it is a 6-turn campaign. While they go second, the Oathborn will set up first, followed by the orcs. Approaching Thunder, year 584. Fishing boats on the Great Eastern Seas began to go missing. Others returned to port with tales of harbors crowded with black barques and massive slab-sided war galleys. The squabbling tribes of Grom were massing in the plains beyond the sea, something that had not happened in recorded history. The rulers of the Oathborn became nervous enough to dispatch sharp-eyed scouts who quickly confirmed the rumors. Dark powers were mustering in the east. Victory conditions for this match are orc player wins the game if at the end of any season there are 10 neutral or Oathborn settlements which contain orc control markers or a raised marker. The Oathborn player wins by avoiding an orc victory. Control of loyal Eastern Empire and Fjordland settlements are disregarded when determining victory. Setting up first will be the Oathborn with their starting income of 11. They start with 22 gold. Now, last time I did not take advantage of this like I probably should have, but the special rules are Oathborn minor armies may set up in mine hexes within 2 hexes of any Oathborn settlement. The orcs never have a starting income, but it looks like they're coming financially prepared. They have 30 gold. In the basic game, the Spire of the Moon may not be entered by either player in this game. It is a prohibited hex anyway, so nobody would be able to go in there, but flying units won't even be able to go over it. In the advanced game, it becomes a monster lair. Alright, now it's time to begin setup for the Oathborn, and I definitely want to push a financial gain over the orcs. We will have to rely on heavy armies to stop the advance, because the orcs have this whole side of the board to go attack on, and they don't have to worry about much other than invading. But if I don't financially support the dwarves, they are going to be fighting battles on multiple fronts with no way to support those units as they start to die. So, my initial plan, which I did not do last time, is go for mines early on and hope you can survive a season or two without backup until those miners can start mining gold and you can buy tougher units. So, we're going to take a look at how many mines are within reach here of Oathborn settlements. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's not within reach, but that's pretty close. And there's another one up there, also not quite in reach, but we can sneak up through the mountains to get. Alright, so first off, we're going to go and knock out the ones that are already depositable with miners. So that'll be here. 1, 2. We're going to pay a gold. And we're going to put a miner right in here in Flowstone. Then we've got up in Zarenbar. We'll spend another gold. Put another miner in the Dwarven Falls. Then we will also, right up here in Tylenol, we're going to put a miner in Black Deep for another 1. All right. From Auger to Flintstone, we're going to put a miner there. And I believe that is all the immediate mines that we can claim before the first turn. All right, so on the first income step, we're going to be down a little income, but these dwarves are going to pay for themselves. Now we have to see, like right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. No orcs can get 3, 4 to that miner on the first turn, so he'll be okay to mine, but then orcs will be able to start taking that dude out, so we don't want him on the front lines too long, too often without some backup. But now we got to see. I mean, I know where the orcs are going to go in, but I have to pretend I don't here. So as a normal player, you have all this potential, and you got to try and defend it all. We'll spend a gold to put a miner outside of this city, because right now during setup they will unexhaust on the start of the turn, so he'll be ready instead of finished. So right now she will be able to get to that mine. We'll do another over here, another gold to put a miner here. He'll be able to get up to that mine. Down here in Zarenbar, be able to spend another gold to put a mine there, or a miner. Can we get to any of these other ones? No, but here's where we can do some tricky stuff. The Dragon Slayer. No, not a Dragon Slayer. Not for 5. For 1, we'll build a miner here in Drakenhold, because we can use the road to go 1, 2, 3. Nope, we do need the Dragon Slayer. That's why. Yeah. Dragon Slayer will get the road bonus and go 1, 2, 3, plus road bonus to go here, and then we can pop out another miner right in there. Might be a waste of a Dragon Slayer. She'll have to come back this way next round. Alright, we got that mine, that mine. There's one there, one there. I think we'll be able to get all the mines on the first activation. Won't be able to mine that one, but we'll be able to put a miner there. Now, I'm not too worried about the orcs getting all the way back here to Dwelfholm or to these other back settlements. So I'm not going to leave them necessarily undefended, but I'm not going to focus on building up stuff, because the orcs are going to sweep this starting area. Alright, so we're going to build up a cheap army, I think. Oh, not much. Okay, we'll spend 3 to build a king's crossbow. And again, they'll be readied up at the first activation that you get. So we'll go one there, try and get him here. Spend another 3. This is where we're going to have to rely on our income pretty quick. Able to put this dude here. He's in port, so he can sea move down to here. And then we will do another 3. And we'll put a guy up there. Let's put him here, because that's a, oh no, it's Porton Mountains. No, the orcs can't get there on the first turn. Alright, we've got one more. So we're going to go all out on the gold here, but that's just for the sake of claiming some other territories. We won't be able to loot them because they're welcoming, but we can increase income, and that's what we really need to do. Alright, the dwarves are set, and now it is the orcs. We're definitely going to spend 4, because I love this move here. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4 and try and nab that town right away. This is a sea hex, so it would be sea movement, and nobody will be able to get to that right away. So we'll have to save and maybe build after. Alright, I love charging out with these wolf riders. Another 4, and we'll do a wolf rider up here. And another 4. We'll do a wolf rider right here. Alright, now we're going to do an ogre. No, we spent 4. We'll bring in some scouts. Just spread them out. We'll do a scout there and a scout here. okay. We're going to go cheap and overwhelm with numbers. We'll spend 4 to buy 2 of these reavers. We're just going to populate each square with a bunch of weenie units and hope that we can swarm. We'll build our ogres and stuff as we get inland and conquer. Spend another 4. Because we want to just swarm. Spend another 4. Build orcs there, orcs there. We've got 2 more. Build orcs here. Alright, we got a nice line that we're going to swarm across the map, and we're ready to begin. My strategy that I'm approaching this time with the orcs is to not claim cities necessarily, but to swoop in, just keep a flow of units constantly sweeping across the map and raising as we go, because it'll cost the dwarves money to rebuild, and they don't have the free rebuild option in this scenario as they do in a later scenario. So you can spend gold rebuilding cities or build units to fight back the orcs, but you can't do both effectively. And let's get right to it. Turn 1 with the orcs. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try and attack Budar. Should have had this ready. There was a waste of time. Heavy and 2 lights. And there's a potential critical and a hit. Critical confirmed. That's 3 hits. This port city can't even fight back. So there we go. Now, the bad thing is the orcs can lose now. But they will loot for 3. Don't give it to the dwarves. Alright, now these scouts. They are going to sea move. And we will go 1, 2, and end our movement there. These orc reavers are also going to sea move. And they are going to go 1, 2. This isn't a major river, so they can't use the sea move to go here. But 3, and then we'll move off to go right there. Because you don't need to spend the movement points to go into rough terrain from sea movement. Nope, that is incorrect. He would be able to end his movement here at the swamp at the mouth of a river, but because this is just a minor river, you can't use the sea movement to go down it. Alright, so he is finished, and then 1, 2, 3, and this one will stop here. This is a minor river, so you can't use the sea movement to go up that, but we will go 1, 2, 3. We will try and take Dunka. And no hits. And nothing back. So not dead, but did not conquer. Alright. Well, he's going to go here, 1, 2, and he's going to use ship movement to cross this river for 3. He's done. Now, do I want to try the easier target here with the Wolf Riders, or do I want to go for Yurku? Let's go for the easier target. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try and attack Dunka again. There's 1 hit. Does not repel. Alright. So now we're going to go here. Dunka is under orc control. We will loot for 3 because they get extra gold when looting. Because it's tough to be an orc, I guess. So you got to get a little extra cash. This guy will not be able to take this 1, 2, 3, but we might as well try. So 6s or more. Oh, nope. And nothing back. Okay. Well, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one will go here and stop. And 1, 2, 3. We'll stop. Ship movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will stop here. And we will do 1, 2, 3. And then we'll use ship movement, which would only be 3 because they're departing a coastal hex. 1, 2, 3. And we'll stop there. Wolf Riders. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to see if we can make the dwarves have to have wasted a gold. There's a hit. And nothing back. Well, didn't waste the gold necessarily, but we did cause a wound. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to bring out an ogre since we're not besieged yet. And we're going to put him right here. And he enters finished. Turn complete. Alright, Oathborn are up. First off, they're getting paid 11 gold. Now, let's knock out these miners right away before I forget. We're going to mine here for a gold. This guy will mine for a gold. Mine for a gold. This one will go down here into the endless paths and immediately use his action to mine. They have mountain movement, so there's no detriments to moving through the mountains with them. We will do 1, 2 up here to North Drift. Mine for a gold. This guy will mine for a gold. This guy will go 1, 2 up here to the Troll Shaft and mine for a gold. Alright. Now, what else can we do? This dwarf here, that's going to be under attack. So, we don't want you defending that. So you're going to sneak up back this way. 1, 2, and you're going to be finished. Now, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to enter South Bridge. And because it is welcoming, we can place a control marker, which will increase our income. We will spend a gold right away to deposit a miner here, and it enters finished. So that's her and her done. King's Crossbow, we're going to start some sea movement. Won't be able to do an attack. I don't think that that's the right play. So instead, we're going to start the sea movement, and this is a major river hex. So we can go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and we'll end in here in Port Gilder. So that is a welcoming neutral, so we can put a control marker here and defend it with that King's Crossbow. So that's 13. I don't think there's any way for us to get there. I think when I did the ship movement last time, I did that incorrectly. I don't think the dwarves could have won that last scenario. Nope, there it is. Example from A to 3, crossing the major river hex side. Using the ship movement, you can go down there. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it was legal. Not so sure why I struggle with ship movement so much. I mean, Chris has been kind enough to share an example with me twice now of ship movement. Alright, King's Crossbow, we're going to have to do 1, 2. No, we're not going to just send our weaker guys in. We got money. Okay, this King's Crossbow is going to go here and attack the Wolf Riders. Heavy and light. Winning ties because I'm ranged. There's a potential critical and a hit, so 2 hits. Critical not confirmed. 2 hits. Oops. All right, there's 2 hits back, but I win ties. And on range, when you win a tie, you inflict a hit on the enemy. So there's that, the wounded wolf riders. All right, and that is it, minus this king's crossbow for what we have out on the field. So now it's time to start spending money. Now, this city has a garrison of 3 white dice because it is a city, and it is fortified. So it has a modifier of 6s or higher are the only way to get it. So I don't think it's in danger. I don't want to ignore it and abandon it, because if the orcs get that, that's pretty bad. But I have to focus on these smaller settlements because they're going to spread. So we're going to hope this king's crossbow here can go 1, 2, and he's going to attack down into that wolf rider. We're hoping to capture this. If not, at the very least, we'll besiege it, and the orcs can't deposit units there. So we're going to do heavy and a light, and Dunka is not protected by any terrain. There's 2 hits. And 1 hit back. So, wounded. We might be able to take that. If we deposit here, 1, 2, be able to get down in there. Alright. We're going to spend 5. Bring out an oath taker. 1, 2, and we're going to attack that wolf rider right there. 2 heavy, 2 light. And there is 2 hits. And 2 hits back with a potential critical. Critical confirmed. I knew that was going to happen. Anytime I need to clinch a move here, I seem to fail. Wow. Okay, well, let's try spend another 5, bring out some more oath takers. 1, 2, and we're going to try and attack across a river this time. There's 2 hits with the river bonus. There's 1 hit back. Okay, so we wounded that guy. We'll move in. We have to advance because it was a settlement. Take away the orc control marker. Put up an Oathborn control marker. Wolf Rider's dead. Okay, now we will spend... well, we loot, because that was an orc settlement. We only get 2 gold for that, though. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to again bring out the storm giant. This time, hopefully he can protect this area here. 1, 2. We're going to attack across a river at this ogre. And that is only 1 hit. Watch this guy die. I blew all this gold so he could be a defense against the oncoming hordes. And then I attacked with him across the river. That was a dumb move, because now there's 4 hits back. Storm giant dies. Well, you don't get that gold back, so with 2 gold, we can't do anything. And you just gave the orcs a city right there, or a settlement. Stupid. It was a bad move. Just wasted all that gold. Okay, well, such as it is. Turn complete. And we've only got 1 orc marker, so victory is not met. It's summer. Income step. The orcs have to pay a gold for each settlement they have. We are going to raise this. Instead, we're going to lay waste. Well, now that's raised. But now I have to get a settlement by this turn's end, or else the orcs lose. But everybody's readied up. I think it's going to happen. Okay, well, starting here, since I did not defend this stupidly, which is kind of how the orcs lost last time, as I got overconfident and left a back door open. We're going to move in here. It is mountain defended. There's 2 hits. And 2 hits back. So the garrison did its job. You're done for, probably. All right. 1, 2, 3. We're going to try and attack our lewd. Winning ties, because we're scouts. Garrison fights back. As I said, I don't think I'll have a hard time getting these settlements. 0 for 2 so far. Well, let's try. Let's start down here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to try and attack Katerkas. There's a potential critical, but we scored a hit, confirming. Critical confirmed. 2 hits. This city, or this settlement, can't defend itself. We swoop in. We loot. And then you are finished. We're going to do 1 and use ship movement to cross this river here. And, well, we're going to go 1, 2 into the swamp. And we're going to foolishly attack that guy there. So they win ties, and they are across a river. There's 1 hit. There's 2 hits back. So 1, 2, and we'll use ship movement to cross there. We're attacking across this bridge, so the ogre will be able to negate the river bonus. No, negate movement penalties for hex sides crossed. Alright, he's going to throw a mighty club, though. He took down a storm giant. Let's see if he can wipe out these dwarven peasants. And the answer would be probably not. We got a potential critical, confirming, well, 2 hits. So it cannot defend. We got it. This ogre's on a blood-filled rampage. We will loot it for 3. Okay. Now, we're going to try and attack into the Oathbringers. No. Okay, we'll worry about down there again in a moment. We're going to go here and attack Shaded Vale. Winning ties from range striking. There's 1 hit. So, nothing back. We move into Shaded Vale. Okay. Let's do... This guy's going to attack Chanos. Nothing. Nothing back. Done. We'll try going up here and attacking Mangle. There's 1 hit. There's a hit back, so garrison defends. I believe that that is... Nope, we got this guy here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to try and attack Root. There's a hit. Nothing back. Okay. Move in. Root is yours. And now the orcs are Bon Jovi on their score. They're halfway there. So, I'm just going to use these to represent, I need 10. And it helps me keep track. We're going to raise stuff. So while we are not besieged, let's plop out some heavy units. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put another ogre right here because we're not besieged. Ooh, yeah. Yes, there. We will put... No. He comes in finished. You're finished. You're finished. We do have these 2 units that we might be able to do something with. 1, 2, 3. We're going to try and attack here. 6s or higher. Nothing. Well, that fell out. Re-rolling. Still a 1. Okay, you're tired. I don't think that guy tried to attack. 1, 2, 3. Try and attack there. 6s or higher. Nothing. There's a hit back. This might not be a great way to spend my units. Let's do Orc Reavers attacking King's Crossbow. There's a hit. And they hit back, winning ties. Yeah, that was probably a blunder. Strategic blunder. Okay. Well, 4. We got 4 gold. We are not besieged here, but we will bring in some black axes there. 4. We'll bring in some wolf riders down here. Finished. 4 more gold. We'll bring in some black axes right here. No. Finished. We're going to focus right there on the middle. All right. Dwarves with a total of 14 for their income. Let's wake everybody up for their turn here. All right, first things first. You're going to mine. You will mine. Mine. Mine, 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 mine. And we added a little bit of coin to the coffers. Now this dwarf here is going to go 1, 2, and get Norstead. We're going to take away a little bit from the orcs here. We're going to spend 3. Bring in a King's Crossbow here, and he is ready, so he's going to use the port to do ship movement 1, 2, and drop here. And we will spend 2 gold to remove that raised marker and put an Oathborn marker there. And it is welcoming, so it's just a free action to put that Oathborn marker there. We don't loot it, but at least we got that back. Now we'll spend 3 more. Bring in another King's Crossbow, but this time in Borrow Kill, and go 1, 2, and as a free action we'll take Shadow Glen, and then we will fight the Goblin Scouts. Ranged and ranged negates tie breaking. There's 1 hit. There's 1 hit back, so nothing. All right, we will spend 4 to bring in Iron Legion right here and swing down at that guy right away. There's a hit. There's 2 hits. All right, we'll try it with the King's Crossbow. Maybe they can get it done. Winning ties with ranged. Oh, these Wolf Riders. Yeah, that's what I thought. 3 hits back. We got this guy dead. That's stupid. All right, well, we're going to spend 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to spend 3. Bring in the King's Crossbow that just died. Send him bumping on down the road. He's going to go to Arl Hood. As a free action, claim that. Income goes up. This not looting isn't really helping. Okay. 3, 4, 5. We're going to bring in Dragon Slayers. 1, 2, 3. Entire movement being on the road. We'll go 4. And we'll attack down there. 2 heavies. No hits. Goblin Scouts. There's a hit back. What a waste of gold you guys are turning out to be. I should not have spent that 7 on that Storm Giant. The guy just biffed it big time and died. Now I have no gold to get in here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and road movement will put me there. And I'm not attacking that ogre. Because if I strike him, yeah, we're just going to defend that. I was offensive with the Storm Giant, and that blew up in my face. If that's it for the dwarves. Not a great turn. Got 3 gold left, but my whole army's already out on the field. So that is it. And we move into autumn. The orcs are at 4. So, no orc victory. We start the turn with the orcs, and we need to pay for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not going to do that. First, we will lay waste to this city. And that gives us 3 gold. We will lay waste to here. It's 3 more gold. We want that one. We want that one. So we will pay the 2 gold for those 2 control markers. Alright, if this guy flops, we're going to give up on this region up here. But we will attack there with this Wolf Rider. So like I said, I'm defending on several fronts. Spreading out to attack several. Not great either. Well, this guy's dead. With the mountains, get an extra. We've got normally 2 heavies and a light. Yeah, there's 3 hits back. Well, we got a Wolf Rider back to deposit and use. So we will attack Mangut. You bozo. Do something. Alright, we're going to attack this here. There's a hit. You guys can do something, but watch this garrison. Yep, garrison fights back. Not surprised. We will go 1, 2, because there's a bridge in here. This negates the movement penalty for the hex sides. So 3, and we're going to attack that miner. There's 2 hits on that miner. Nothing. So 2 hits, miner's dead. There you go. Okay. Now, this Wolf Rider has to go back. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to try and attack in. So there's a hit. No hit back. Okay. Wounded. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll have to attack across a river, but we'll try it. There's a hit. And there's a hit back, but ranged wins ties, inflicting a hit. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to attack there. winning ties. There's a hit. It can't defend even if it gets a hit back because it is ranged. So dude's sneaking across the border here. Getting another raised marker for the victory track. So this guy is exhausted. Man, this river was a detriment last time, and it is again. So instead, we're going to spend 3, 4, 5 to bring in some dire ravens. Actually, before we spend that 5, we'll spend 3 to bring in a siege engine right here. And we will go 1 and then use ship movement as an action to go here and deposit ourselves right by this place. And then we'll spend that 5 to bring in some dire ravens and go 1, 2 and attack barque. Now the siege engine being adjacent to it negates that modifier of needing a 6 or higher. So let's see if these bogus ravens that always do not do anything for me can change my opinion on them. And we're going to re-roll that one because it blasted out of the dice. There's 2 hits. It's not protected by a terrain, so even 1 hit back, boom, we move in and raise it immediately. And it doesn't loot because it's a huge figure. And that's in the errata. A huge army which ends its activation in a hostile settlement raises it. It neither loots nor places its kingdom's control marker in the settlement. Alright. And let's try and move ship movement to cross this river. 1, and then 1, 2, and using ship movement we'll cross the river here. These guys will waste their turn pretty much, but they kind of have to. Okay. We're going to try and go up here. 1. We're going to attack there. We need 6s or higher. Nothing. Nothing back. Let's do it again. Nothing. There's a hit back. You're gone. And we'll try and shoot in with these light attacks. Nothing. Nope. Okay, that was a big whiff. And we already did all that. This is where the big battle's going to happen now. Okay. Let's do 1, 2. We're going to do an ogre into that. Now it is a city, so it always has a garrison of 3 extra light dice, which is going to be bad if I attack it. So maybe not. 1, 2. Now we'll attack into there. This does not have any bonuses, so it's just black axes against oath takers. Ooh, nice swing. A potential critical. Confirmed. That's 4 hits coming at the oath takers. And a terrible defense. Wiped out. There we go. And we got a little gold. Orcs get a control marker. We are going to get 3 gold. Oath takers wiped off the face of the planet. Their income goes down by 1. That is a turn end there. So now we're going to take some chances. We will go 1 and stop this ogre here. It is a mountain and a garrison, so this is going to be a deadly city to attack. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to do that. But I do want to do this. Plop an ogre here. And this guy is going to go 1-2 into the mountains and attack the wounded Oath Taker. There's one hit. And he is attacking at Middle Hex's Wilderness, so no bonus. But there's 2 hits, so receives a hit. Alright, not quite what I'd hoped for. Okay. But with that and that, I think we're done. No, we will move this guy here. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to try and attack Augur with him. Augie and the cockroaches. There's a potential hit, or a potential critical, confirming. 1 hit. Alright, this could be big, or it could fly out. There's a hit back. Alright, negates it. So, not as big as I hoped. We'll spend 2 and put some Orc Reavers in there. Now that is a turn end. Oathborn starting off with an income of 16. And then we're going to ready up and immediately mine with everybody that can mine. So that's going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more gold. Alright, this guy's just going to be defensive. We are going to buy for 5. Get some Oath Takers down in here. We need to defend that. Okay. We're not going to attack. Well, we will attack the siege engine. And that is a potential critical. We scored a hit, 2 hits for sure. There's 3 hits. Doesn't defend. Okay. Alright. I'm going to move this dwarf to 1, 2 and grab that. Port City for free. Increasing income to 17. Then we will do 1, 2, and with road movement go in there because it's welcoming. Plop in a control marker. We will spend 2 gold to recover that guy. Spend 4. Put an Iron Legion right here. We're going to attack out at those Reavers. There's a potential critical. That's a hit. Critical confirmed. 2 hits. 2 hits back. 4 legs good. 2 legs bad. Or is it the other way around? Alright, we're going to buy a giant. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be that stupid. Okay. Man. Spend a gold. Spend a gold to put a miner right here, I guess. Spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring out another Iron Legion. Put him here, 1, 2. And we will attack there. There's a potential critical and 2 other hits. So, critical not confirmed. 3 hits. No hits back. Gone. And I may advance. I will. We're going to go in here, remove this raised marker, spend 2 gold to put a control marker. Alright, and I think I don't want to be too aggressive with the dwarves. So that's a fast way to leave settlements open. So we're just going to end the turn. And at orcs, they just lost 1 from recovering there. We're only at 5, so we are now in spring of year 2. Orc turn. And they have 1, 2, 3 order markers to pay for, but only 1 gold, so it's time to lay waste. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 order markers. We will... We'll lay waste here. I don't know why I keep flipping that over. Getting 3 gold. We will... Yeah, we'll lay waste here. Getting 3 more gold. And we will lay waste here. This is probably the riskiest choice to lay waste. Lay waste here. Get 3 more. I shouldn't have laid waste there. I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to do that. So no, we would not lay waste to that one. So I'll give my money back. The reason being, I believe that that is a lost cause now that there is an oath taker in there. Okay, well, first, ready everybody up. We're paid for and done. The turn has started. Technically, I had already made that choice, but I'm playing against myself, so I'm going to allow myself to do a take-back. Sportsmanship, you don't necessarily want to take advantage of your opponent for getting something, but strategic errors like that usually pretty solid to stick with it and be like, no, now in hindsight you can't take it back. But I haven't done anything else, but that is crucial to the orcs' plan here. I was gonna attack down here, but I just don't think that that's worth it. So I'd have to pay for this if I want it. So I guess there, I'll raise that. I'll lay waste to it and take that. And I can't forget I have to pay for the one that I still have, which is that one. So there's the gold. Now the turn is officially going to begin. I'm done with my flip-flopping like a pancake on what I'm going to do here. I got to commit. First, we're going to try and attack. We'll try the weakened guy into that guy first. He is attacking across a river, so the king's crossbow is going to get extra die. There's 2 hits. And it's just going to be the same roll back. 1 hit back. Not enough. We move in. We loot for 3. Place a control marker. Place a raised marker so I can keep track. There's... This guy's gone. One, two... No. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go... They'll just be able to rebuild that. Go 1, 2. We're going to attack there. Nothing. Nothing. All right. Now I wonder if it doesn't count those for victory with the orcs as well, because... control. Raised counts. Oh, no it doesn't. Oathborn settlement, so they are down 1. That doesn't matter. This is a waste. That's a waste over there. So instead, we'll do 1, 2, 3, and we'll try and attack Port Lyric. And we've got 2 heavies and a light. There's a potential critical. Critical not confirmed. Yet again, the Ravens. Lame. Ugh, I hate those dire ravens. For some reason, they feel like they don't do anything. I know that they're a good unit if the rolls go as they should. You can't end your movement on water, so you're going to have to go there. All right, we're going to try and attack in. It is not across a river this time. There's a potential critical. There's 2 hits. And we've got... There's a potential critical. There's a hit back, and it is ties, since you are ranged, inflicts a hit on the attacker. Maybe next time. We'll try again. Into that. Nothing. There's potential critical. And confirmed. 3 hits back. Well, wiped that guy out. It's amazing how one turn changes how things can go. Alright, well, we're going to have to throw away an ogre swing here. We're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to try and attack into here. It is a city, so it automatically gets 3 light. So 2 heavy, 2 light. And it is fortified, so 6s or higher. Nothing. And wow, there's a potential critical. Well, 3 hits back. In desperation, we're going to spend 3 gold to bring out a siege engine, which is, well, we can't yet. Well, they can spawn in. They have to move out. Just in case that's breaking a rule. We're going to move these black axes 1, 2, and attack into Yuku. There's a potential critical. 2 hits. So 2 hits. Nothing. Well, maybe just 1 hit with the 8 because this was fortified. Doesn't matter. We move in. We claim it. We loot it. And now we have 5. Okay. Now we'll spend 3 to bring in the siege engine here. 1, 2, and it is using road, so there's there. We are not going to attack with the siege engine. That's dumb. But now... And that's a mountain, so it would have had an extra die. We are going to attack in 2 heavies, 2 lights. And we've got 1, 2 hits. So they have 2 heavies, 4 lights. There's a potential critical. And confirmed. So 4 hits back. And on my math, that is throwing units at a fortification that they shouldn't have gone to. Alright, well, we're going to try the black axes. Might as well go all out now. We just blew our whole army on 1 city. 1 hit. This is where everything goes south for the orcs. That was foolish to attack that. Such a heavily defended position. There's a potential critical. Yeah, 3 hits back. Look at that. That 1 Dragon Slayer took out 2 ogres and some black axes. And now the orcs have nothing. Just in a matter of turns. Wow. Now I have to pivot. Thought you were just going to waltz into Drakenhold here, but nope. Alright, you're done. 1, 2, 3. We're going to try and attack the Oath Takers, because can't build there anyway. No, we'll just leave him. And we'll go 1, 2. We'll shoot this miner, which I think I forgot last time. But he was in the mountains, so he would have had mountain defense. There's 2 hits. And 1 hit back. Wounded. Man, this is bad now. The dwarves just swung it in their favor quite heavily. We're going to try and attack this settlement right there. Nothing. Nothing back. Okay, well, try again. There's a potential critical. And a hit. So 2 hits. It can't defend. We take it. That's that. Got all this gold. But nothing to do with it. 3, 4. We'll buy an ogre. Put him here. 4. Buy another ogre and put him here. I'm changing too much what I'm trying to do with the orcs, and it's not working out. We'll keep that last gold. That's a turn complete. Alright, dwarves, now with an income of 19. Readying up everybody but the miners, who are all going to mine. That's 8 more gold. Ah, could use more gold. Now, that bird can take its journey down there. I'm not too worried about it. This idiot's attacking towns that don't even count toward victory. That was an immensely important turn for the dwarves concerning how the orcs performed, which was terribly. Okay. We're going to leave that guy there. We're going to recover. We've got the gold for it. Seven, not 8. And we'll recover there. That's her action. We'll move the Iron Legion into here, and we will just defend it. We will spend 4. Bring out another Iron Legion. No, not yet. Easy. Let's do 3. Bring in a King's Crossbow here. Go here and collect far to med. That's our last possible control marker. Income is up to 20. You're done. Now we will spend 4. Put an Iron Legion here. Spend 4. Put an Iron Legion here. Alright. This guy's going to go into this mountain spot here and attack that siege engine. There's 2 potential criticals confirming. 2, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Even if the siege engine got a critical, wouldn't be able to fight back. 5 hits, you're gone. And no, you don't flip over. You don't just get better because you did a good fight. Okay. 1, 2. We're going to attack down into there. Actually, yeah. There's a potential critical. There's 2 hits. And only 1 hit back. Alright. And it is neutral. Wasn't raised. So we capture it, but we can't put a control marker there. We don't have any. So that's going to stay neutral. But the good thing is orcs can't go there anymore. Okay. We're out of units. 7. We'll try him again. Bring in a storm giant. And he's going to go 1, 2 and attack the orc scouts right there. There's 2 potential criticals. Confirming. There, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So even if he got 2 hits back, he couldn't win ties. You're gone. You did what you were supposed to do. 3, 4. We'll spend 4, build an Iron Legion right there. This guy's just going to sit up in that city. Alright, we are secure as the dwarves. I don't think we need to do anything else. Any potential... I've only got 2 gold. Can't really do much anyway. Alright. Turn end. Summer. We will lay waste. Yeah, well, such as it is. These might not be worth victory points, but they are a way to loot for gold. And we've got 2 settlements that we got to pay for. Which, what's the point? We're going to lay waste to here. Again, flipping it over pointlessly. Lay waste, get 3. It's either that or come back in from the entry hexes. We'll pay the 1 to keep that one. Alright, these ogres got to do some big swings. 1, 2, we're going to attack into there. Too heavy, too lights. Yep, 2 hits. No hits. So, they move in. Control marker gone. Work control marker placed. Money acquired. Okay. One, 2, we're going to attack right there. There's a potential critical. Nothing. 2 hits. Two hits and a potential critical. Confirming. Not confirmed, but wins ties. Ogre's wounded. That was bad. It was pretty critical. 1, 2, 3. We'll try and attack again. See if these orc reavers can get the job done. There's 1 hit. There's a potential critical. It's a hit back, so already a tie. Not confirmed. Still a tie. Wounded. And I'll try and attack down into Shaded Vale. There's 2 hits. Two hits with 2 potential criticals, confirming. 1 confirmed hit back, so wounded. Okay, well, that did not go well at all. We're going to try and attack down here at Port Garlic. And let's do 2 heavies and a light. There's 3 hits. It can't fight back, but we raise it. and it doesn't loot because it's a giant bird. There's no way we're getting that. But we will use ship movement from a port. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Yeah. It's more than half a hex, so that is a legal spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stop down there. This guy will go in here. And that is a coastal hex. This guy will try and attack here. There's 2 hits. It can't defend. So we move in. Orc control marker. Loot for 3. Got all this money, but nowhere to... Alright, let's try and get an attack in to this miner. There's a potential critical, so 1 hit. Critical confirmed, 2 hits. 2 hits back. Man, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move this guy here. 5 to spend on the dire ravens. Well, that's a prohibited hex because it's a layer. But we will go down here and attack those oath takers. It's like I don't know what I'm doing now with the orcs. There's a potential critical and 2 hits. So 3 hits. Oath takers are in mountains. 3 hits coming at them. There's 1, 2, and a potential critical. Confirming. Not confirmed. They receive 1 hit, which is just enough. Alright, well, 3, 4. Bring in some black axes here. This is it for the orcs. I'm pretty sure. I played them poorly. I shouldn't have focused on that. Should have surrounded it instead. Laid siege to it and not attacked it. But nope, I got greedy. That is a turn end for the orcs. Dwarves, they're just going to get 28 gold because their miners didn't die. And I'm just going to not ready up any of the miners that are in mines as I reach for all of them immediately. Okay. Alright. Now, let's see if we can't repel these fools completely. We don't really have to do too much. They're not going to have the gold to get stuff. We just want to stop them. Alright, Storm Giant is going to go 1, 2 and attack the ravens, who are not in mountains. There we go. 2 potential criticals, confirming. That's still 3 hits. Three hits with a potential critical. And hit back. This giant. This guy's a joke. Now the birds are doing something when I need them not to. Okay, we'll move this Iron Legion here and attack the birds. And that's no hits. And 1 hit back. We'll spend 5 to bring out some oath takers. Put them there. We will attack those orc reavers. There's 2 potential criticals. Confirming. 1 confirmed, 3 hits. 1 hit back. Not enough. Alright, well, that threat is gone for now. Let's do 1, 2. This is not a mountain, so we're going to attack into there. There's a hit. Nothing back. Wounded. Okay. We will spend 3 to bring out a king's crossbow and put him here. And we will attack the orc reavers that are right there. Re-rolling because it bounced out. Nothing. Well, this could be bad for these guys. Nope. Not bad at all. Alright, we're going to leave this guy in a defensive position. Leave that guy up in a defensive position. Do we want to do that? Yeah, that's probably... We'll spend 3 gold to put a siege engine here, just to defend that. Because a heavy die is better than a light die. And I think that's it. We have all this money, but nothing to do with it. So, we'll end. And it is the final turn. Just to count the orcs, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, this is it. The orcs got to do a push here. But we have 2 markers to pay for, which we will. Otherwise, we won't be able to bring anybody out. This is the last gasp for the orcs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try and attack Pewter Falls. There's a potential 2 criticals, so 2 hits, 1 confirmed. That's enough to move into Pewter Falls and raise it. Not looting it because you're huge. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy, that's a city. He's not going to get that. 1, 2, 3. We'll attack up here. Southbridge. Nothing. Potential critical from the siege engine. Confirmed. Scouts are dead. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try and attack Southbridge again. So that's going to be a hit. And a hit back. Ravens fell through. 1, 2, 3. We'll attack there. Removing this. It's no hits. No hits back. 1, 2, 3. We'll attack there again. There's a potential critical. Confirming. Nope. 1 hit. Ooh, critical back and a hit. So 2 hits back. Not enough to kill him, but it is enough to wound him. We've only got 1 gold. Can't bring anybody in there. 1, 2. We'll attack. There's 1 hit. It is a potential critical. Confirming. Nothing. All right. And 3 hits back. So 1, 2. Awful. All right, we'll attack in. There we go. 3 hits and a potential critical, which is confirmed as 4 hits. This guy can't defend. Move that control marker. Orcs place 1 in. Wounded ogre moves in. We loot for 3. Add another marker just for me. Income drops. Oh no, only 19 gold. But almost our whole army deployed. Whatever are the dwarves going to do? Well, this guy might as well. He can't. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll attack there. 1 hit. Nothing. Okay. Or control marker. That puts him in victory range with 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did the orcs already win? 1, 2, 3. This one was this turn, so we don't count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10, 11, 12. So no, this is where they would be now. Yeah. Okay. I was like, man, did I miss the orcs already getting a victory? No, because we conquered these 2 this turn and this one. So that would have been there. But 3, 4. And we gotta go spend another ogre here. 1, 2, and try and attack in. With 1 hit again. This dude's got to repel him. Well, the orcs are done after this, so 1 hit back. Nope, and no gold. That is the last orc that could do anything. So they've got to hope to hold off and just defend or stop the dwarves are going to win. All right, that's turn complete. Dwarves with an income of 18 plus 8. Okay. Doesn't matter, they have all this gold. Okay. Well, let's just do this fast, I guess. We're gonna disband the siege engine as well. Okay. This guy's gonna go here and remove the raised marker. for 2 gold. We're going to use road movement. No, that doesn't matter because that one doesn't count toward victory. We're going to use major ship movement. 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing that we did last time. Plop in there, remove that for 2. Oh yeah, and their income's back up to 20 because they removed that one. This guy's gonna just go here. Yep, remove this for 2. Place a control marker. The orcs can't do anything now. I just end the turn. I will end the turn, which ends the season, which dwarves held it off again. So, pretty much a repeat of last time, where this city was crucial to victory from a river going down there. So if you're playing this map, if you're on Fields of Ash, remember that a guy can scoot down that river and take that back. But just in case that move is illegal, we'll go here, spend 2 to remove that marker as well, which would just remove the marker. So there's a few ways that I could win this, or that I did win this. Yeah. And another Oathborn victory. Interesting.